We're gonna try this one more time. If I didn't have to get this message out, I would have just called it a day. Thank everybody for coming back. Number one, I'm just gonna go to talking. I don't even want to talk about the stuff that just came back. We just did. That video, I'm gonna leave that on that video. If you want to join my rant on that video, put your comment on that video. I'm not doing that here. Thank you for coming back. The title is Get Ready for Anything, and you ain't as prepared as you think. Thank you, Lakita. The reason I'm saying this, y'all, it's 82 degrees. Hey, New Orleans Gardner. It's 82 doggone degrees. I think it's even warmer than that because I'm sweating. It got to be warmer than that. And I think tonight's low is going to be 30. Anybody in Florida, Georgia, Carolinas, Texas, Louisiana, North Carolina, anybody in those states, raise your hand. If you don't see a problem now, if you don't get it, you in a world of hurt. It was just 17 degrees 2 days ago. My bees are dead because they were fine. That day was 62 degrees and it dropped down to 17 degrees at night. All my bees are dead. They had every hive full of honey, every hive full of bees, every hive full of supplies, nectar, pollen, everything they needed to survive. Don't nothing know how to handle this weather. Not even Mother Nature's creatures, not even the bees know how to handle nothing that's going on now. Now, see, I wanted to talk on that because we think we got everything all planned out. We think we know everything. That's the problem. That's the flaw with us humans. We think we know everything. You can't tell us nothing. We don't even listen to the world no more. We don't listen to the earth because we think we control it. We don't listen to the planet no more because we think we freaking control it. We think we can control everything. We think we can control the weather. We think we can control the ground. We think we can control the water. And every time we think we know everything, the world got a funny way of showing us you don't know nothing. Every time we think we have conquered something that God put here for us, this earth says, hold my beer. Let me remind them that they'll never be as powerful as the ocean. Let me remind them that they'll never be as powerful as the wind. Let me just remind them they'll never be as powerful as the earth. Every time we think we know everything, this planet has a real funny way of smacking us across the face and telling us go to our room, we on punishment. It is 80-something degrees today, right now. It is 80-something degrees, and it was just 17 degrees. I freaking did a kerosene heater video. When I did the video, I had on a doggone hoodie, a thick hoodie with 2 shirts on under it. Just yesterday. I'm sorry. 2 days ago, I just uploaded it yesterday. 2 days ago, 17 degrees. And listen, y'all, make that make sense. I'm doing a kerosene heater video for people to stay safe in the cold. And I got a comment from somebody said, that's hilarious. because it's 80 something degrees down here in Florida. And it made me look outside at the thing like, this morning, man, y'all think this is okay? You think you ready for this? Y'all think y'all ready for this? Look, if you don't believe in God by now, good luck. The reason I said good luck, because you don't believe in prayer. If you don't believe in God by now, I'd say it your way. Good luck. Because, man, this is bad, man. This is bad. This is all bad. I went out and checked my hives all here on Freedom Acre. Dead, 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 dead. All the bees are in there, clumped together, frozen solid. You can tell they was frozen the way they in, trying to stay warm. You look in there, it's plenty of honey, plenty of everything. They got everything they needed to survive. But if you start out at 62 degrees and you quickly, how many people felt that the other day where it was decent? It was around 62-ish down here in the South, around in the 60s. Did y'all feel how fast it dropped down to 17 degrees? I was standing outside and unloading my trailer, and I'm like, whoo, golly, let me go put on another shirt. Let me go put on another shirt. Then I went and got my hoodie. Then I got my gloves. Then I got my hat. I got a face mask just to keep my face from freezing half to death. I felt like, now everybody know me. I'm from the north. I'm from Toledo, Ohio. I represent to the fullest. I was born in the snow. Let me tell you, I had a flashback. I thought I was back home again. I thought I was a little kid and we about to go either have a snowball fight, build a snowman, an igloo, or go sledding. That's how cold it was. It wasn't no ha ha he he kind of cold. It was not cute. If you paid attention, everybody down here in the South is not used to that kind of weather. Man, that's dangerous even for us Northerners. I seen a report this morning when I woke up, and this dude said he was riding his bike. I'm sure y'all probably seen it because it's in everybody's feed. This dude was riding his bike and got frostbite on his left hand. I don't know if it was in your feed or not. Just a normal, average dude, just riding his bicycle, meaning there was no snow outside. He just riding his bike down the street. By the time he got to where he was going, he couldn't feel his hand. Went to the hospital. They damn near about to chop that thing off. And we think everything is okay. We sitting here like, was that a duck? We sitting here like everything is all right. We think we all prepared. We think we all ready for everything. J3GS Farms in the house. What's going on, man? We think we ready for everything. Hey, Educated Natural. Every time we think we're prepared, God got another way. This planet got another way to say, hold my beer. You ain't did nothing. You ain't ready for jack. You're not ready. You know, every time I think I'm going overboard. I think I'm going overboard every freaking time. I buy more propane tanks. I buy more propane. I buy more gasoline. I buy more kerosene. I buy more, chop down more wood, chop up more wood. And I always, I prep and I collect all this stuff. I can all this food. And every blue moon, I'm like, I'm doing too much. It's going to be all right. Every blue moon, I'll be like, it's gonna be all right. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm letting YouTube get to me, and I'm just doing too much for YouTube. And every time I say that to myself or think that to myself, I turn right back around and realize I don't got enough of this. That 17 degrees let me know I ain't ready. I think I'm ready. I'm not ready. So people keep thinking, for instance, you think if something start popping off over here in the United States and you have to defend yourself, If you have to defend yourself, you think you ready, you ain't ready. You're not ready for that. Everybody keep talking about civil war, and some people can't wait for it to happen. You ain't ready for that. Stop saying that. Stop speaking that out of your mouth. It's people that really want a civil war. Stop saying that. Stop speaking that into existence. Stop making that come to life. Because that's you saying that out of sheer, pure ignorance. You saying it out of hatred for somebody or something else. You stop saying that. We ain't ready to go to war. We ain't ready for no civil war, and we ain't ready for no world war. Stop saying that out of y'all mouth. Everybody keep thinking they so hardcore and John Rambo until you get punched in the mouth. Everybody think they so hard until they get punched in the mouth. Then they, oh, that hurt. Yeah. Yeah, this what happens when you go to war. This what happens when you fight. This means nothing. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Since I've been a kid, I'm gonna say once I hit about the 25, 30 year mark, once half my life, once I hit about the 25-year-old mark, this world became a bunch of talkers. And I think that's the biggest transition that I've seen out of everything I've seen in my entire life. The biggest transition, not just the buildings is getting built up and the environment is changing, the social media took over. No. One of the, I don't know what that is. Did y'all see that? One of the biggest changes that I've seen in my lifetime is people do not stand by what comes out of their mouth. That was weird. That has never happened to me. Sometimes I do think it's because of some of the stuff I'm saying when stuff start happening crazy. That has never happened to me. One of the biggest changes that I've ever dealt with in my lifetime has been people run their mouth so much more and do nothing to either back it up, to prove it, nothing. People, they good with this. This last 25 years of my existence has been a bunch of people talking. I done seen a lot of people get their teeth let out for some fresh air for talking too much. That talkity talk. You can talk slicker than somebody. You can sound scarier and harder than somebody. But it's them other ones that'll come and just dust your teeth off like an old coffee table. They don't got a whole bunch to keep on saying to you. And that's what this world is. Look, for instance, and the reason I'm going down this alley is because I'm so frustrated. Anybody ever seen the movie Falling Down? How many people ever seen the movie Falling Down with Kirk Douglas? Anybody ever see that movie? If you've never seen Falling Down, if you watch that movie, you're gonna be lightweight rooting for the so-called bad guy. Michael Douglas, that's his name. Yeah. What I call him, Kirk Douglas? That's his brother or son or something like that. No, not Michael Douglas. It's Michael Douglas. If you watch that movie, you will be rooting for him. It's sad because he is supposed to be the bad guy. Kinda. But what makes him the bad guy is he's doing things that we all think of doing. Everybody talk like he said. You said the cheeseburger supposed to be this big with all these big thick pieces of meat and cheese and everything like that. And then you hand me this in a wrapper. This is not what the commercial said. We've become a society of talking crap so much and not backing it up. Customer service, quality, your word. Remember, your word is your bond. All the gangsters and mobsters, that used to be a code of honor amongst thieves. Your word meant everything. Your word means doo-doo right now. Because all we do is talk. We don't show and do nothing to back it up. With that being said, I don't want to be on here all day. I mean it. Please get your stuff together. Look, I can feel a chill in the air already. Y'all just seen the sun out. Now look. Get y'all stuff together. And just be ready for anything. Don't put your coats and stuff back up in the attic. Keep them downstairs with your doggone flip-flops. I got a pile of shoes here. I can show it to you. In the RV, and I got a pile of shoes at my house. Because every day I don't know what the hell to put on. Do I put on boots, galoshes, flip-flops, sneakers? I don't know what to wear. Listen, I can't lie about this. In the back of my truck right here, I don't know if I took the flip-flops out. I got some rain boots and I got my hiking boots. Because I don't know. It's crazy to just be driving around with shoes in your car. But inside of my truck is like a freaking changing room in Walmart. You know how people just they'll come and try something on in the changing room, it don't fit, or they don't want it, so they just leave it there in the seat? That's kind of what the back of my truck look like, man. Because I don't know what to wear every day. Every day. For the people that's joining me on the 2nd through the 5th in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, for a survival camp. For all the people that's joining me for the survival camp meetup. If you live in the state of South Carolina, you can bring your own wood. That's what they said. I didn't say it. They said it. If I were you, for the price of wood at a state park, I would bring my own wood if you have enough space to haul it. And if you ask how much wood you should bring, as much as you can carry. Because I have a feeling, it's 82 degrees right now, I got a feeling we gonna be sleeping in tents in 17-degree weather. I pray that don't happen. But family, when you come to the campsite, bring all your gear, because you may be needing it. You may be using it. Please. If you got how many people bought that wood stove I put up? How many people bought that wood stove? A lot of people ordered that wood stove. How many people ordered one or already even got one? Raise your hand. If you got that little wood stove, bring it. Even if you don't use it, bring it and play with it. If everybody bought that wood stove, bring it anyway. If you bought that diesel heater, bring it anyway. If you bought a buddy heater, bring it anyway. Any way you need to heat yourself, and we thinking it's February, so maybe we should just bring things to heat. No, bring a fan too. Because we don't know. This is my whole point of this whole video. And I wanted to do this video, but they done got me pissed off, probably for the better. Bring all of as much gear as you possibly can. We have a good time while we at the camp meetup, and it's fun and all, but you really should be practicing with all of your gear. Pull it out the bag, play with it. Don't just pull out your lighter and light your campfire. Try to use your doggone striker and try to get your fire started. Use this stuff. Use all the techniques you've learned on YouTube and reading in books. Use all the techniques. Just try it. And then when it start getting too doggone cold, you know, all right, it's cheat code time. All right? So I'm here on Freedom Makers. Matter of fact, I'm loading up right now. I'm trying to get a early start on getting my gear together for camp. But while I'm here, I've been here for a couple of days. While I'm here, the weather is telling me, you want to know something? I said I wasn't going to do camp no more. I said, this may be the last one. This may be the last meetup. Because it's frustrating and I ain't gonna go into that. But I was thinking about making this the last one. And you know something? My wife keep telling me, she said, you can't do that. I'm like, no, I think this is it. My wife keep telling me, you can't do that. People need to hear that. And I keep feeling like people already know it. I keep feeling like people should know by now. They know it by now. But what was my sister name? Kia. She said, no, Led, you got people coming in all the time that's new that don't know nothing about none of this stuff. And I was like, yeah, but it's other outlets out there that they can get this information from. She said, but what if they come across you? Now, she said that in another video herself during the movie the Watch Together movie we did. If you stuck around for that long, that was fun. That 6 hour, it was 6 hours, but boy, I had fun. Didn't even feel like it. I keep thinking about letting the camp go, but I promise you, family, the worst things keep getting out here. I think if I quit the survival camp meetup and something bad happened to somebody here in this community, I don't think I'm gonna handle it well, because I'm gonna keep feeling like I could have told them something. I know it's not my fault, and you know, but I'm just still, that's what kind of person I am. I'm gonna feel like maybe if I would have kept the meetup going, maybe they would have showed up, and maybe they would have learned something from me or somebody else in the group that would have kept them out of this situation. Okay, so right now, I'm here I've literally been practicing my preps for real. I got to get all the stuff I need for camp from here, because I've been using everything here on my land. Everything you could think, this is what I've been using. I use all of that stuff every day. Every day I'm here. Vision preparedness in the house. What's up, brother? Every day I'm here. I can't tell you enough of, I'm not here full time yet. It's about to change. But right now, I'm not here full time. And I can tell you right off the bat, family, just being on land part time, that don't make it no easier. That don't make it no easier. So practice your preps to the best of your ability. And I want to touch on something too. With all this crazy stuff going on, I want to touch on something. I want to touch on something about land. It's plenty of folks don't really care for land. It's folks that don't really, you're like, I'll never have it, I'll never own it, I'm good with that. I gotta say something about this. I want to take y'all on a quick walk with me, okay? You can already see behind me, right? You can already see behind me. I want you to see how far away that is. Now, my land stretches all the way through these trees. This is just the opening. This is just the opening, okay? See that big row of trees way back there? That's the end of my opening out there. Let me come with me, because this is important. Y'all see, okay, I'm gonna stand here. Y'all see way at that tree line. Follow this tree line. There go my truck way over there. Follow this tree line. This is my driveway, so that's mine too. But I want you to understand something. I'm going to show you this trailer. Look how small that look. Look how small those tents look. Look how small my RV look. I want to tell you something about that. In this area, I'm here to tell you, and I'm going to go ahead and say it. Everybody keep wondering why that little man is buying up all the land. Why that little man is buying up all the farmland. Why all these rich people is building bunkers. Why all these rich people is buying up all the land. I'm going to tell you why. Hold on. I want to be able to see what I'm saying. It's a reason. And I'm here to tell you. Look at this land. This is just my opening. This is just the opening. I'm showing you this for a reason. That's like a double wide trailer right there. Right? That's a double wide trailer. I could probably fit comfortably 50 more. And that's giving you some space and giving you some yard. I could probably put another good 70 of these mobile homes double wides just on this opening alone. This is only, I'm gonna say just 2 acres. This opening is just like 2 acres big. You know why I'm telling you that? I'm telling you that because out of all of this land, I want y'all to be business minded with me. Put your business head in, okay? Not the hood head. Get your business head on. That one house, this 1 2-acre plot, just this circle right here, I pay one tax, okay? On all of my land, I pay one tax. Now, if I put 70 more of those double wide trailers on all of this that y'all can see, just the opening. If I put 75 more of those all around this land, you know what? That's, just say my taxes is $300 for all of this land. I pay $300. Put your thinking cap on. $300 for all of this land a year. If I put 75 of them mobile homes on this land, I don't let you buy none of them. You can't own none of them. But I lease them out to everybody in them. 75 people gonna pay $300 in taxes every year. If I buy this land and I put those 75 houses on this land, that's 3 times the tax money getting paid for the exact same piece of land. You tell me, who's scamming who? But everybody keep talking about land ownership is stupid. Is it? If it's so stupid, if land ownership is so stupid, some of the richest and smartest men on the planet is buying it. Millionaires, billionaires, they ain't got nothing better to do but buy land. Some of the richest and smartest men on the planet, out of all the things they could be doing with their money, they're buying up all the land. And it's a reason for that. It's because if I own this, I'm trying to give y'all a better perspective. If I own all of this, I'm gonna play landlord with you. If I own all of this, and all of y'all, it's 600 people in here right now, I could fit all of y'all on this land comfortably in a house, a normal size house, okay? Single family home. On my land, I could fit everybody in here because this right here, 2 acres, is a nice size subdivision. This is a nice size subdivision. All I gotta do is come down my driveway and make a little winding roads all throughout the land, and put houses everywhere. It's a normal, nice size subdivision. We don't never even think about that when we driving through somebody's neighborhood. This is just an acre of land, but it got about 200 houses on it. So imagine that. You got 2 acres of land and you got about 100 to 200 houses on it, all nestled together, all pretty cookie cutter, pretty or whatever. Each one of them people is paying about $1,500, depending on the neighborhood, at least $1,500 in taxes on that property every year on that 1 2-acre parcel of land that the developer owns. If I own this and let 600 and something people stay on my land and live on my land and not let you own nothing, they are buying these plots of land like this and putting homes on them and putting developments, townhomes, condos. They putting all of these little cookie cutter houses on this little plot of land like this, and they ain't selling nothing. They'll say, the Lead Estates. Coming to the Lead Estates. Look at our new model homes. You can come and lease it on a long-term lease. You can't own it though. Not only you can't own it and you on a long-term lease, but it's on a rotating HOA. So not only is they making you pay for something that you don't own, they also making you pay to be patrolled and controlled. Tell me how that works. Tell me how that works. So I just wanted to get that through to people that keep telling me, you don't own nothing. You pay taxes, you don't own nothing. You never own nothing. You don't never own nothing. But you want to know something? I tell you this, you don't never own nothing. But you can't borrow against your apartment. You can't use your apartment as collateral to help you make a power move. You can't use your apartment or your studio that you rent. You can't use that as collateral to make a business move to bring you up in the game. See, everything ain't done with money. People with money know that. They don't use money to make power moves. They use collateral. Huh? Come on, man. Mosquitoes out here clowning. They don't use money. Why you think rich people stay rich? They don't use money. They use collateral. They say, listen, I'm trying to buy this island over here. I'm all tapped out of cash. What can we do? What you got for collateral? Well, I got a set of condos over there that I could put up for collateral for down payment and for this. Next thing you know, this thing is paying itself off. Next thing you know, he paid for this brand new island off of interest from, man, this is a joke. This is a game. So you right. You don't never own nothing. But if you don't know how to play the damn game, you fail. You already lost if you don't know how to play. You can, listen, let me tell you this. And it even has changed our focus on what we are doing, our strategy. Let me tell you this. If, right now, if I want to buy another plot of land, say I want to go buy 50 acres that I've seen, okay, I don't need no money. I don't need no money. I got this piece of land. If I go into the bank and say, yeah, I was thinking about, purchasing that piece, well, it's going to be this, that, and other thing. I ain't thinking about them. I ain't thinking about what they telling me. I ain't thinking about the interest rate. I ain't thinking about my credit. I ain't thinking about nothing. I got a big slab of collateral of land. Well, Mr. Led, that's not quite enough. I got a house in Columbia, South Carolina on a lake. Sign here, 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 and here. And once my master plan pays off, I own everything and I ain't used none of my money out of my pocket. And people keep coming with that bullshit, talking about some, oh no, you never own nothing. You know who say that? I'm gonna tell you who say you never own nothing. If you gotta pay taxes, you don't never own nothing. I'm gonna tell you the people that say that. The people that say that is people that have never owned shit in their life, so they don't know what they talking about. The only people that keep, I take it back, it's two people. The only people, some people say, I ain't never buying no house because you don't own it. You stupid fool. You stupid fool. And then you wonder why you broke. You talk like that, but then wonder why you broke. You broke because you make silly decisions off of some people you heard on TikTok talk crap. And the people that you heard talking that bullshit, they own about 150 acres while they just need them views on TikTok and they lying to you. It's another person that tells you that garbage too. You want to know who jump in my feed all the time and tell people you don't never own it, so what's the use? I'm going to tell you who say that. The developer. You don't think these developers, when I put something about land, it hits the algorithm and everybody that is interested in land, land owners, land builders, developers, contractors, this subject matter goes to their feed and they're like, oh my God, he telling the secret. If we don't do something, he gonna tell them what we doing. So who else gonna be in the damn live stream talking about some buying land is stupid? I'ma tell you who. Either a fool or the contractor that me telling you this information is taking money out of his pocket. Because he don't want you to own nothing. Think about this, family. Think about this. What sense would it make for a businessman to give you something for free? See, that way of thinking is out of here. That's why everybody is having problems purchasing a house right now, selling a house right now. Everybody is having a problem. You want to know why? Because the whole thing has been disrupted. The system been disrupted. People done woke up and start figuring out how to play this game of Monopoly, and they winning. And now the contractors and everybody else is like, damn, what's going on? I tried to go down there and buy that piece of land at the courthouse for $50, and somebody had already snagged it. Somebody already bought it. See, before people woke up, after the sneeze happened a few years back, people start waking up. They was able to sit home long enough from work and just think. See, before that, those contractors and those developers, they was the only ones down at the courthouse bidding on them houses. They was the only ones at the courthouse bidding on those plots of land and getting them for $200 and $300, $1,500 for 15 acres. Them developers was the only ones at the courthouse. But once we figured out, man, I'm losing my house, what can I do? And you actually sat and figured out, I can buy a raw piece of land somewhere for little or nothing. Now you at the courthouse and you overbidding the contractor. Now the contractor, it's a bidding war. He ain't used to that. He only brought $2,000 with him. He was not ready for a bidding war. He didn't know all of these woke up people that's here because of the sneeze. Where's all these people coming from? So now he got to make a call like, hey, bring me $3 more thousand up here. It's all kind of people up here want this house. There's all kind of people up here want this piece of land. Bring me another $5,000. I done maxed out. Hurry up, hurry up. If you ain't never seen that sale, man, it's a mess. But don't know, well, used to. Nobody used to be there. You will see a handful of people on the court steps bidding on them houses and bidding on that raw land, bidding on that vacant land out there for pennies on the dollar. So imagine this, all these rich folks, all these millionaires and billionaires, do you really think they paying top dollar for these farms? Nah, this was the plan in the first place. And yeah, I'm about to go down. I'm about to peek down this freaking alley a little bit. Okay, we're gonna peek around the dumpster a little bit. It was all a plan in the first place. Everybody was like, oh, they trying to poison the farmland and they giving them weird seeds from that one company and all this, to the point the farmer is broke. All our farmers be broke. Our farmers be broke. So the farmer has to do what the government says because they under the thumb. They don't, basically the farmers is on welfare, basically. Farmer welfare. So they got to do what the government tell them to do. They got to regulate things the way the government tell them to regulate things. They got to plant what the government tell them to plant. They got to grow what the government tell them to grow. Until they're broke. So when they go and ask for one more loan or one more grant so they can start up their next season, and the government like, nah, why don't you go ahead and sell that farm? I heard the soil is bad anyway. No, I can't do that. This farm been in my family for generations. Yeah, maybe it's time to let that go. Wouldn't you like to be down in sunny Florida, sunny Miami, bathing, nice piece of land in your own home? Take your wife and kids, they don't got to work that hard no more. Wouldn't you like to be down there sunbathing? We can make that happen. That sound good to anybody to work hard. So the next thing you say, listen, I tell you what this number sound like to you? You look at that number, you show it to your wife and your kids, they go to screaming, you got a deal. He just bought that man's farm that been in his family since they probably came over here on this rock. That he done bought a farm from this man from pennies on the dollar to this man that's broke. You gave him the world. You gave him a fresh new start. He don't think them little coins that you gave him. He don't even think about this farm is priceless anymore because he ain't made money on it. He ain't made a profit in about 20 years. He ain't made a profit in about 20 years on this farm. So you writing out a few zeros, he think, I got it made. But that contractor bought it, or that millionaire, that billionaire bought it for pennies on the dollar. And now he gonna turn it into subdivisions, strip malls, Piggly Wigglies, Walmarts, just so nobody can own any of it. In those subdivisions, none of those houses are gonna be for sale. They're all gonna be for long-term lease. All of these Walmarts and little strip mall stores and hair stores and nail stores and delicatessens and pizza joints, all of them gonna keep on closing and opening. Close, this business went out of business, another one gonna come up in its place. This one done closed, this Walmart done closed. No matter whether them stores close or not, the people that lease them still gotta pay the lease. That developer and the actual landowner, the landlord, never stops making money. No matter whether your business live or die, he'll never stop making money. And that's how this works. If you had a piece of land, 2 acres, do me a favor, somebody right now, if you can. I don't know what your code is in your city or your state, but check out and see how many homes can you put in your local area, say in your township. How many houses can you put on your land per acre? And remember to put in contractor. Don't put in a personal person like me and you. Put in a contractor, say a developer. How many homes can a developer put on 1 acre of land, and then double that times 2? And every piece of this square inch that I'm showing you, this opening right here, imagine I could put all of them houses right here. I'm gonna say I could fit about 100 easy. Cause they ain't giving you no yard no more. So I give everybody a little what they call them, postage stamp backyard. And you can reach out the window and hand somebody some toilet paper, or just build condos. So I ain't even gotta have no gaps. Everybody in this mug would be leasing. I will be paid for the rest of my life. My kids will be paid. Listen, as long as I own this land, my generations to come forever will be paid. Because all of these houses is always going to get rented and leased out. You will never run out of money. Marcus said you can only get 4 houses per acre in your area. Psh. Remember, don't put it in put it commercially, not personally. Like you're a landowner, how many homes can I put on this acre of land? No, do it commercially. Type up commercially, because y'all know that's wrong. You know they'll build and I can show you 1 acre. I can show you 1 acre of land. And me and my wife have counted so far. They ain't even done developing. I've counted almost 30 houses they done built on this 1 acre already. So I know that's wrong. Most seen 2 dwellings per acre. No, y'all. Whatever you looking up, you're looking up for me and you. You're looking up things. When you say 1 or 2 houses per acre, that's for me and you, normal people. Somebody just said 50. That's way more believable. That's way more believable. For a contractor, for a developer per acre. 5 homes ain't it, man. 5 homes is for me and you. Once y'all get off this live stream, go dig deeper and put in for a developer. And if you don't, like for instance, somebody said 28 houses where I am per acre. I believe that. I believe 50 per acre. This is why I say this. Think about this. When you see a development, some subdivisions going up, we've all seen subdivisions going up. It used to be a cornfield, and now they mowed it all down, and they're building up a subdivision. You know, and I know, just by looking and not knowing anything at all about the business, you know they just ain't about to put up 5 houses on that 1 acre piece of land. It's going to be a whole neighborhood. It's going to be a whole neighborhood. It's going to be at least 20 to 30 houses on that 1 acre of land with a little winding street to go all through it. You don't got to know nothing about this business to know that's exactly how it works. And that's just saying if they building houses. If they build condos, an apartment oh my God, I didn't even think about apartment buildings. If you put apartment buildings on that same land, Think of all the money that you would make if you bought 2 acres and put apartment buildings on the 2 acres. And I'm gonna tell you something. You can build up. Say you only got 2 acres. You can fit so many in that 2 acres, but then you build up. First story full of people, second story full of people, third story full of people. I'm going to tell y'all right now, how many people are in Columbia, South Carolina, where my house at? How many people know of Lake Murray? Lake Murray on Lake Murray Boulevard. How many people know about Lake Murray in Columbia, South Carolina? And I'm about to school y'all on something. I'm about to school you on something in my hometown. Where my house at. Get this. Right by Lake Murray, right by the lake, they built, it used to be a farm on this big old hill. It was like a mountain. They cut that mountain down in half and flattened the top of it. And then they cut all that corn down, they flattened that land, and they built condos, apartment complexes. I thought if you drive past that apartment complex, it looked like you in New York. It looked like you in Chicago. Because I think they got to be about 6 stories high. And they're sitting on about a 2-acre plot of land just like this. And they're doing that all the way down Lake Murray Boulevard. They bought this farmer's land up and they built them giant condos. They bought that farmer's land. I don't even know if it's separate farmers or that farmer just owned all these different plots. They bought all of those plots of land up. Each one is about 2 acres on one maybe might be 5 acres. I'm going to show y'all to prove it. I'm going to show you. I'm going to see if I can't pull up some old video of what it used to look like when I first moved to South Carolina, and I'm going to show it to you now. You won't believe it. And some of them is being developed as we speak. Now, that developer, he paid pennies on a dollar for that land. And now he making thousands of people live on that land. Thousands of them. Okay, we're going to play hundreds of people pay lease rent every month. So when people keep wondering what the little man doing buying up all the farmland, I just told you, and I ain't nobody. I just told you. Everybody keeps saying, oh, he building a spaceship under there. And no, he down there using that to process those seeds. They got a secret scientist lab under the ground. Shut up with that bullshit. Nah. See, we want a television show. We want to see something that's just too unbelievable to believe. We want to watch a television show. And everybody want this science fiction bullshit. That's not it. The excuse is so simple that you don't even believe the truth. That's what that sucker doing. You can see it in your city. You can see it in your neighborhood. Every project in every city right now, they're trying to get rid of remember, just like that farmland. You know how I told you they bought the farmland for pennies on a dollar? I'm about to burn your bread right here. You know how they was buying that farmland for pennies on a dollar? Because they helped mess the farmland up to the point the farmer was broke and he had to come begging. Okay. Everybody keep wondering why they don't do nothing about crime and drugs in no city. In the inner city, in the projects, why don't nobody do nothing about drugs, crime, and all the murders? Why? Why? I'm going to tell you why. Because they ain't supposed to. If I let this piece of land go to crap and let people go over there and murder to the point where only thing you know this part of the city is about is, oh, you'll get killed over there. We all got parts of our city like that. Oh, don't go over there after dark. Oh, don't go over there. Oh, man, if you don't know nobody over there, don't be over there. How many people got a piece of your city like that? Piece of your city is like, hey man, don't go over there. You know somebody over there? Stay away from over there. If you start hearing that about a piece of your city on one side, oh, don't go on the east side, dog. No, you the wrong color, you wearing the wrong color, don't go over there. If you keep hearing that, why ain't they fighting crime over there? Why is this police officer here doing tickets, giving out tickets? He's sitting here all day gunning people going to work and coming from work, giving people $50 tickets. Why ain't he over there in that neighborhood busting heads? I'm gonna tell you why. Because they want that place to be known for murders. They want that that area, that part of town to be known for crime. They want it to be known for drugs. They want it to be known for poverty. They want it to be known for disparagement. You want to know why they want it like that? Because it brings the property value crashing down. That property used to be damn near $200,000 per square foot per acre. No. Let a bunch of people come in there, move in there, tear the club up, murder each other, kill each other, put a whole bunch of liquor stores in there. Don't say nothing to the crack houses and the drug houses over there. Leave it over there to just boil in its own juices. And then, right when the price is at its rock bottom, and you can buy that damn 20 acres of projects, you can buy that 20 acres for $20, buy it. Once you buy that piece of property, kick everybody out. You just can't go kicking people out because that's illegal. No, you do it the legal way. Your rent was, the state was paying your rent because you was on a fixed income. Okay, we stopped that. We don't accept that no more. We don't accept low income housing anymore. So you got to pay normal rent. So normal rent is high. Then the people like, I can barely pay that. Okay, next month, your rent going up $200. Then your rent going up again, $200. Guess what? This month, I don't know, I rolled the dice. Your rent went up $1,500. So now you mean to tell me y'all want me to pay $3,000, $3,500 to stay in the projects? Oh, I'm leaving. That's exactly what we want. As a matter of fact, if you leave today, you don't have to pay your deposit. You don't have to pay none of that. Matter of fact, we'll give you your deposit back. Just leave. Sign this piece of paper right here and leave. Once they get everybody out of there, they just mow that raggedy ass neighborhood down and they bulldoze all of them buildings, all them projects. And you know what they do? They clean it up. The first thing they do is build a bunch of expensive condos and bistros, fancy restaurants, fine dining, movie theater, all the things. They done moved all the poor people out of there. Just as fast as the property value dropped from the murders and the crime and the drugs and the prostitution, the price goes, this man bought this land for $20, overnight, it goes up priceless. He got the best, most richest, most exclusive people that live in the city living here now. That's what happened to my city. I've seen it with my own eyes. That's how the game is played. And people think this is a joke. So if you think buying land is a joke and it's stupid, you're the fool because you don't know nothing about nothing I just told you. If you ain't heard nothing I just said, you might want to rewind this. Because I just spit pure blood fire to you. That was straight game and you can go test it. Go test it. Go Google it. Go look it up. Go research it. I just gave you the game that them people play with us. Period. It's easy. It's no different than you going to the junkyard and buying a scrap car, a piece of junk. You bring it to your garage and you break it all the way down to the frame, get the rust off, put on new doors, new paint job, new seats, sunroof, candy paint, and now it's brand new. You just turned that old junker car from 1943 into a priceless vintage showpiece. Now you take that showpiece to the auction and you pay the high. You bought the car for $200. You put $2,000 into it to make it look this good, and then you turn around and sell it for $200,000. That's how the game is played with real estate and everything else. You wait till that car, just like these houses, you wait till they go to the junkyard. You wait till these neighborhoods is unlivable. Don't nobody fix nothing. Rats and roaches is everywhere because they can't wait. Listen, they got bulldozers. How many people that live in those areas, you see bulldozers and cranes and stuff just sitting there. Nobody's building anything. Nobody is doing any construction. But for some reason, in this one field about a mile away from the projects in the bad neighborhood, in every bad neighborhood in America, right down the street, for some reason, it's a bunch of bulldozers and cranes and backhoes that nobody ever uses. They sitting there waiting for your asses to get out of there. Them cranes and bulldozers been on standby for 2 or 3 years. Because once they get the okay and the last person is out of them apartments, they can begin construction or destruction. Every city in America. That happened in my city, in Toledo, Ohio, the Brand Whitlocks. I have family live over there. I went home one day. Now listen, the Brand Whitlocks used to be one of the worst places you can live. It was rough. Okay, it was rough. I went back one year because I hadn't been back in a long time. I went back. Fine dining, riverfront property, because the ghetto was on the river. That's where they used to find people too. Okay, not anymore. Fine dining, trolley boats to take you up the river and show you the city nightlife. Fine dining, fine dancing, restaurants, movie theaters, nightclubs, all this fancy stuff. And you only see one kind of people down there now, where the only time you saw them kind of people is they was arresting somebody. I couldn't believe my eyes. They was too scared to come down there. But now I'm looking like I feel out of place, huh? Where's everybody at? Y'all think this is a game? Y'all better be ready for anything. And everybody that's saying don't go buy no land and don't be preparing, don't be getting ready, man, y'all sleeping your lives away. I ain't no better than you, but I'm gonna tell you one thing, I ain't no fool. And I see the work that they doing. I see the effort that they putting in to be this wicked and evil. Listen, them wicked, evil suckers is working hard to do what's wrong. It ain't easy for them. It's not easy for them. They wake up earlier than us just to figure out a better way to screw us. They go to sleep at night with a plan on how to screw you in the morning. They wake up and eat plans for breakfast on how to screw you. And they go to sleep at night like, wait, I think I got something. Like a comedian writing a joke before you go to sleep. Telling you, man, they working hard at being wicked and evil. And we is just sitting around, man, twiddling our thumbs, thinking that this is a joke or this is a fad. Out of all the fads on social media, this is the one. This is the one. Forget that dumbass dance and all that TikTok bullshit. This is the fad you need to jump on. They had them kids eating that doggone detergent and whatnot. Remember that? That stupid crap. In the ice bucket challenge, you pouring ice on people, man. Start this challenge on TikTok. Go buy some land. Do that. Start that. Tell them Lead Farmer says, start that challenge. Go buy some damn land. I challenge you that. See, we don't want to do nothing to take no work. We want to do dumb shit like pouring ice water over top of our head and eating on jelly bean packets for the laundromat. That don't even make no... Do you see why I be frustrated? Do you see why Falling Down is one of my favorite movies? Because I feel that dude. I feel him with my heart and my soul. When I tell folks it's a good idea to purchase land, when I tell folks it's a good idea to can up some food and put away some stuff for later, when I tell folks stuff like that, I get a whole bunch of pushback. But them is the same people will sit there and eat a damn Tide packet. They didn't even ask, will this kill me? Yeah, fool. Yeah. This just may very well kill you. No, you know how many people passed away from eating them jelly packets of soap? How many people need to pass away from eating soap before we be like, maybe that might not work for me? And that social media platform allowed it. So if y'all don't think it's no agenda going on here, you're crazy. That social media platform let people put that, they'll censor me and you for talking about what we talking about now. They'll censor us. But that social media platform kept letting them kids nibble on them damn soap packets. They was like, how many is enough? Well, 4 of them done passed away. Let it go a little longer. Let it go a little longer. I was like, man. And the worst part is the platform kept letting it go on, and the dumbass people kept saying, oh, he died, but see, because he ain't got it like me. I can chew on one of them packets and my people. Man, we got to do better than this. That's what we do for fun now. I can remember being a kid and what we did for fun that was dangerous. My daddy would say, don't you jump out that tree. Come on down from there. Don't you jump out that tree. You crazy, you're gonna break your legs. That was as crazy as we did. Go up about a story or so and I bet you I could jump to the ground. That's what we did for danger. These kids, hey man, you ever chewed on some laundry soap? What? What? You know what? Them the kind of friends we keep in our circle now, and we don't mind. If I was a kid and one of my friends said, hey man, you wanna go chew on some doggone soap packets? He would never be my friend again. And all my other friends that like him, I tell them, hey, y'all coming over? Yeah, we about to go get old boy. Don't bring him over here, man. If y'all taking him to the movies with y'all, I ain't going. Why not, man? Man, that dude eats soap. Y'all want to be around a dude to eat soap? I ain't going. Y'all call me later when y'all get to the house, man, and without him. But nowadays, man, that's the friend you want with you. Man, I'm frustrated. Let me stop and let me get busy. I'm sorry that I went on rambling on. I'm frustrated. Please forgive me. I'm sorry for ranting and raving. Lady Led ain't here to shut me down, but I could feel her spirit being like, shh, it's okay, baby. It's gonna be all right. Hush, it's all right. I could feel her spirit telling me, let it go. So I'm gonna let it go. Please prepare yourselves for any and everything between this weather, with all this crazy, crooked, dirty, wicked, evil stuff going on. Get your wood up, get your propane up, get your wood stove. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that again? I better be quiet. Let me go. Y'all saw that. Let me go. Led Farmer 73. Prepare for any and everything. I love y'all. Be safe, and I'm out.